Yeah, let me see how this looks.
See him burn his lips.
Audio mantra here.
Audio mantra.
Yes, I'm Jason.
Jataya. Ooh, notice that sip.
Damn.
That sip on
All right. That's hot. Let's get into this review. We heard a lot of music this weekend, so the first review we want to bring you guys is by Lil Wayne. Y'all been waiting, right? So why wait for the review?
Tunchi.
Word. We're reviewing his new album, The Carter 5.
5.
Lil Wayne, The Carter 5.
5 years it took.
5 years
What's
it
the
took.
irony, you know? 5 and 5. 5 years to be able to release it. And
55 songs.
55 songs. It actually had 24 tracks? 24.
23 tracks.
23
tracks. It was
Jump
23.
man.
Yeah. Word.
23 tracks
23 tracks on The Carter 5.
is a lot.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
I mean, it made sense because I feel like it was a lot because it was 5 years worth of.
You thought it made sense?
Yeah.
In a way, it should make sense because it's been 5 years.
Yes, exactly.
So you want to make up for it.
It should have.
But my problem with the 23 tracks is a lot of those tracks were filler. And I feel like if you're gonna be gone and come back with a 23 track album, every song has to say something different, have a different theme.
Yeah.
Or just cut it out, you know? Like, I don't mind if it was like a mixtape, you just wanted to, because your mixtape, you just throw it out to throw it out.
Yeah.
And I felt like you shouldn't have done this with the album. Like, there were tracks like Hitters where I felt like, okay, we could have done without. And I'm not saying that he was rapping whack at all on some of these songs.
Yeah, there were.
Right, because
see what you're saying.
he could rap. But it was like, how many times
There
you
weren't
gonna put a
that many
pistol in my mouth?
standout tracks. It felt like, what it felt like to me is when I wasn't really getting the story. It was just these
Bars.
random bars, and I'm just like, what is the ultimate? Like you said, what is the ultimate message here? Like I'm like, I get it, but I'm just like, for 5 years, I definitely thought I was gonna get 5 years worth of like real Weezy, you know, like I was hoping for like it to be similar like to like the Carter 2 and shit like that. But I did like some tracks.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the
Uproar? Wasn't that the name of the track? Oh man.
Basically just do
Special
the Harlem
delivery.
Shake
Special
in this.
delivery.
That
I was
shit
definitely
is
with that track.
fire.
Yes. Like,
Woo!
that was a filler track because it was just like rapping, but it also was produced really well.
Exactly.
Like everything, it was like, that was fine.
That was a perfect, it needed to be on there.
Exactly.
It needed to be on there, and he went
Like, if we cutting tracks, I'm not cutting that one. That one
No.
is staying.
Hell no.
That
And
one is staying.
also the Manny Fresh track.
Start the show off right.
We're gonna start this.
Yes. They wanna see it obese. You drive me crazy, you gon' crash the verse. Get out my business, why you act like a clerk? I got a white girl. She called me names like
See, this reminded me of like, this is like that throwback, man, that bling bling, you know, hot boy days. When I fell in love with Wayne back in the day, when I was a young tycoon, bad as hell.
Young tycoon.
Loving the hot boys and all that, Manny Fresh, Juvenile and all that shit. So I definitely fucked with that track. So there's definitely some standout tracks, but for 23, nah, it wasn't like that many.
I liked a lot of some of the more conceptual tracks, like Mona Lisa. Like, he did really well with the tracks that had a concept. Mona Lisa was dope.
Yes.
Or Dark Side of the Moon. That's track.
Dark Side of the Moon
where it was
was dope
themed
too.
around like space and like, and he had mad bars about space and things like that.
Yeah.
That was
And some
dope.
of his fun songs too, like, were cool too. It's just some were just like, alright, dude, I feel like you're just saying the same.
Yeah.
I don't know, it just felt like repetitive to me. Like, it didn't feel like fresh. And it didn't feel like, damn, like I waited 5 years to hear this shit.
Word. And it's funny that you say that because being gone for so long and like us never really hearing from you, from Lil Wayne, speaking much about the issues he was going through in a more direct way, I feel like here you could have done it instead of telling us how many shooters you got all around. 'Cause I feel like you was telling us how many shooters you got. Yes, you got mass shooters, but there was on one track where he goes, where someone is like, Lil Wayne, where you been? And then he goes, crickets. And I'm like, bro, you could have told us something from your point of view, bro. Like, don't tell us crickets. You telling me y'all was really rocking with that? Like,
on some of the songs though too. I forget what are the songs.
He opened up emotionally, definitely.
I think he mentioned like going through
depression, suicidal
thoughts. Suicide, his attempt. That he actually, I forget what song it was, but he actually like comes forth and mentions that. I also like too how he had the recordings of his mom. I thought that was like really. That was a really like sentimental piece. It was. I like that he had that in there because I could feel like I feel like she's been a strong part in helping him go through what he's been going through for the 5 years. I know whatever that was.
And there were a lot of emotional tracks. I feel like some of the emotions were hit or miss for me. Like the second track, well, the track after the intro, "Don't Cry" featuring XXX Tentacion, R.I.P.
Yeah.
He.
I didn't like that.
I liked XXX's part.
You did?
I did like "Don't Cry," and I felt the emotion in XXX. But in terms of like the production, like I don't like when there's production that kind of has like a emotional hook, but then you hear like that boom, 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 and it's like it doesn't like for me that takes away the emotion. It's like
you want
like
it to
don't
just be,
like
straight violins.
Not just violin. It could have been anything, but it's like don't hit us with the same. Like, how many songs have that? Boom,
shake in there.
Boom, boom,
you don't like,
boom.
You don't want 808 beats. I'm happy he's able to put out music and do that because definitely Wayne is talented.
Wayne's talented.
And he's been in the rap game for a while and he's definitely proved himself as an artist. This just wasn't his best work. I'm hoping now this will kind of like spring him off. Like, okay, now he's getting back in the game. He's understanding what it's like to put an album out again, and maybe this will spark up and he'll want to produce something else. Cause I would like it. Hopefully.
Lil Wayne definitely shows that he can still rap, and I think maybe that's it. Just being gone for too long, you kind of like, let me just like throw this out here. But man, on Mona Lisa, he definitely had
You can do them, cause
that.
I love the whole like concept. Like, let's talk about Mona Lisa because like that was I really love the concept of how he had this female who basically like he's fucking with, and he got her with this dude so she could like set up this robbery and all kind of shit like that. So he plays this, and then like the irony of like the Mona Lisa behind that devious like smile and shit like that. Like that shit was crazy. And then for Kendrick to come on, now you know Kendrick's my favorite.
Yes. On Mona Lisa, some of the bars that Lil Wayne spits, I say, good girl, just remember what I told you. She gave me the salute. I say, girl, you're a soldier. We waiting outside, watch him pull up. Walk up to the door right before he knocked. She opened the door naked, she left it unlocked. They start French kissing so he didn't see moi. Bro, that is crazy, yo. Do y'all get that? Because the kissing sound is moi, and then the French word for me is moi. Woo! I was like, bro, hey.
Slick for that.
Word up. That was one of I was like, all right, I'm here for it.
Did you like the Travis Scott track?
No.
No, me either.
Lil Wayne definitely shows signs that he's still great. He's still amazing.
For sure. He's
Tunchi. Lil Weezy.
You knew it was real when you heard the lighter. Some of the songs where he was lighting the lighter though.
Oh yeah,
I was like, this isn't fire. Like I was really disappointed because when you hear that, and you hear the spark and you're like, oh shit.
Word up.
He's about to go, and I was like, oh, this is not what I was expecting. So I didn't appreciate that. That really was not okay.
And like I said, I just didn't. So some of the high points of the album.
High points.
Uproar, definitely one of those tracks where you get hype.
Hell yeah, still getting played right now.
Exactly, yes. Yep. Dark Side of the Moon, Mona Lisa, some of those conceptual tracks where Lil Wayne had like a concept that he rapped about and he stuck to. Some of the low points of the album I feel like were like Hitters, Problem. Some of those more filler tracks where it was just like the production really wasn't anything fresh.
Yeah. I like the dope track too.
Oh yeah, it was Snoop, man.
Was with the Erica button, yes. I can't believe I almost forgot about that. Because that track?
Yes. Hopefully from now on there's a bit more focus because I know everything was out of focus with what he was going through. I hope you're a little bit more focused now. I'm definitely looking forward to hearing you rap more and just more in a more focused way, conceptualize it.
Yes.
Don't hit us with too much filler. You can drop it on the mixtape if you like, and then we'll be alright. But that was what I got to say about Lil Wayne's Carter 5.
Yeah.
That's it.
Still love Tunchi, but
Yeah. But definitely check it out. Let us know
Yeah.
what tracks you liked.
yes.
Right?
What was I gonna say?
Crickets.
Yeah, check it out. Listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
Good album. Yeah. You know, just listen to it. Great songs though.
Mm-hmm.
Standout tracks like we've already said. Uproar.
Dope.
Mona
Yeah.
Lisa.
Word.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Check it out. Let us know
Follow
what
us
you think.
too. Audio Mantra. Audio
Dot
dot mantra.
Mantra.
Or you
That's
spell
right.
this. Audio dot mantra. Jock's mentality.
JN.
And yeah,
Yeah.
do the thing.
Check us out, all right?
Check us out.
Peace.